to Redwood Raceway for the final event of the night. It's going to be the TROO Figure 8 cars going 30 laps, 12 of them on the gate and registered. Let's take a look at who they are. Starting down there on the very inside in the front row, that's the number 99 for Redline Racing and Michi Kola, the MR graphics machine of Michi Rossini. Next to him, in the Kendrick Engines Amp Energy Mountain Dew number 88, that is Kato Kendrick. Next to him, number 22, Normal Machine for Local Dog Racing, it's Kaz Freshy. Next to Freshy in the number backwards 53, that took a little while to read, for Toast FCW, that is Hemi Lover 53 Sock. Next to him, in the number 27, Vital Fusion Motorsports machine, it's Bill Podolo. And outside the Podolo, in the number 71, Leadpaw Racing, Kibo Monroe. Leadpaw Motorsports. We'll go with one of those. Back a row from there, TROO for your Rancha Jewel there, the number 107. Just next to him for Local Dog Racing in the number 6, all black and orange machine, that is Falk Rao. To the outside of him, SS Galaxy sponsoring FK Autosports, Fred Koolhoven. Back from there, you're going to find the number 89. It's been a little while since we've seen him in the Wienermobile. It's Doucha Foxtail. And next to him, his teammate, number 18, in the L Glass machine, that's Zaria Falconer. Now we're going to take a look way back here onto the oval straightaway. Very familiar sight for those of you who are TROO fans. It's the number 14, Candy Tomorrow. So that's going to be your starting field. Their points look like this. Right now you got Michi Rossini in the lead with 146. Kato Kendrick nipping at his heels with 140. 4 points down from him. In third is your Rancha Jewel. Those three very close. And you got Kaz Freshy with 124 in fourth, and Falk Rao rounding out the top 5 with 120. There's a three-way tie for 6th. That's Hemi, Candy, and F-Fred. That's Sock, Tomorrow, and Koolhoven, for those of you scoring at home, all with 116 points in 6th place. In 9th is Kibo Monroe with 112, and rounding out the TROO field so far this season, Bill Podolo with 104 points. We're about ready to go green flag racing. A lot of different starting spots, a lot of different strategies. That berm is still very, very dangerous as we get ready to go green here. And there it is. We're headed off into the corner. Rossini protecting the inside. Here comes Falk Rao out of nowhere. That's going to become the outside, though. And Freshy's in the tires. He's going to collect it back together again. Jewel, who's usually a threat in these races, right after Michi Rossini. And we've seen these two, as I was saying, we've seen both these two drivers up front quite a bit in this TROO season. This Falk Rao's on the attack. He's going to take second wholesale. But as they head into the right-hander, he ends up on the outside. He's trying to find a way back in. Whole gaggle of cars behind this top 3. Fred Koolhoven battles with the L Glass machine. Number 18, Zaria Falconer. And now the 2 catches the tires a bit. He's going to go up in the air. Comes back down, still on the inside of Falconer. Rossini's around. Falk Rao to the lead. 107, Jewel on his outside as they head for the intersection. Rao's got it clean and green. Battle for third starting to heat up here. Rossini trying to hold on to it. The 2 trying to pass the 99 there. The 2 is Fred Koolhoven as they got traffic going the other way. That's the Wienermobile, number 89, Doucha Foxtail. This is going to be lap number 4 going away for your leader, Rao. Your Rancha Jewel is all over him, trying to take a look on the inside here, and the left-hander can't get it done. Here we go towards the right-hander. They're still dodging that Wienermobile. 99, Rossini has to go wide, catches a tire. He's going to fall further back off those top 2. And 6, Rao experiences trouble coming back onto the track. Both leaders tagged in the intersection. Hand the lead over to Michi Rossini, back out front after an earlier flub-up. Side by side for second, 18, 88. You saw these two doing battle in dirt modified earlier. That time Falconer came out on top. This time Kendrick trying to capitalize here as he works the outside into left-hander. Falconer holds tight on the inside. Both of them gain exponentially on the 99, Rossini. So they're coming up there. Rossini kind of just had a bad line through that corner here. And now he is under attack from the 18 Falconer and the 88 of Kendrick. Rao gets tagged in the intersection again. Freshy was trying to make a pass on the number 89 Foxtail. Both drivers trying to battle for position there. Traffic going the other way. Really not much to do there. You just got to race what you got. So now Freshy is going to end up losing a lap. We saw him win a feature earlier this season. But tonight, definitely not looking like his night so far. As Fred Koolhoven locates the tires, he was 4th. He's now back there where Falk Rao ended up after his accident. And 107, Jewel gets tagged in the intersection by the 53 of Sock. Coming up on 10 laps here for your leaders. big collision in the intersection. Rossini's around. He takes his red line teammate, number 88, Kendrick, as well. That's going to hand the lead over to Zarya Falconer. She cuts around the back there, the 2 of Koolhoven, and she's making it look easy out here. We've seen Falconer win a few of these races, and same with the driver who has just taken 5th. That's Candy Tomorrow. Oh, big collision there. Rossini, Tomorrow, and Rao. 53, Sock is around as well. He collects, not collects anybody, he collects himself and gets going again. This is lap 11 for your leader, Zarya Falconer. She's coming up on lap traffic ahead of her. Intersection pretty clean right now for her, but not so for the 107 of Jewel, who collides with VF Motorsports' Bill Padalo. Falconer working that traffic. She's coming up behind early leader, Rao. Rao's trying to take the spot away there from the number 71 of Monroe. They're battling with Foxgale as well. More intersection trouble going on. That was Candy Tomorrow who got caught that time. A lot of shakeups going on back in the field. So that's 9th place, the battle between the 2 and the 6 there that the 18 is going by. Falconer puts a lap on both drivers. Heads after the 89 Foxgale, who gets turned by the 14. He's going to hold on to it, though. Rao takes away 8th just behind Falconer. Falconer working her way past the 89, who gets collected by the 14, and that one was building for a while. As you saw, a couple near misses, a couple little scrapes, and that was a big hit there for both drivers. So now Foxgale fading here as Kendrick's trying to work his way up through lap traffic. He is in a mess here. 89 and 2 in front of him. He's trying to cut down to the inside. Can't quite get that one done. 71 Monroe's in there as well. Here comes the 107 of Jewel. I believe that's for position. So those two battling. There's a 3-wide lap car battle right in front of them, and nobody's given anything up. Everybody's racing for position here. So really, this is not a situation where drivers can yield. It's the 71 Monroe gets all crossed up. 22 Freshie working his way up there, trying to get a few spots and keep that points championship he's trying to win again alive there. He is up to 7th right now as he passed by Cato Kendrick, the 2nd place car, who's still marred in this lap traffic, battling with Urantia Jewel. So all this is going on. Zarya Falconer is pretty much by herself out there on the track. You can see her working her way into the right-hander now behind the 53 of Sock. She's behind all the lap traffic in the intersection too. Pretty much she can engage cruise mode as the 107 of Jewel almost gets tagged by the 53. That sends the 6 of Rao climbing up the track as well. 88 Kendrick clear the traffic. 107 Jewel nailed in the intersection. So that shakes up the battle for second. Kendrick now has a pretty solid hold on it. He is roughly half a lap behind your leader, Zarya Falconer. As the 2 and the 22 collide, it's right in front of the 88 of Kendrick. And another big collision. The 27 and the 89 both collide. Both drivers continue. Falconer on lap 21. 9 to go for her. She's crossing second place. They almost collide. And big pileup in the intersection as a result. Lots of drivers caught up in that one. Too many to name, but we do continue as Bill Padalo experiences trouble, goes through the infield there. He's going to rejoin the field there as they head into the right-hander. Falconer is loving this. This is all going along or I should say, according to plan there, as it's going on around 2nd and 3rd place. Candy Tomorrow has snuck all the way up to 2nd as Falk Rao's over on his side with the 53 of Sock. And he's going to come back down on his wheels, but that was very costly for both drivers. Sock has dropped all the way back into 11th, and Rao is back in 7th. I do believe he's fallen a bit further than that right now. So as we enter the closing laps here, the 18 Falconer in very clear traffic right now. 14 Tomorrow as well. 88 Kendrick sitting 3rd, just having awful luck as far as getting around any of these lap cars. He seems to pretty much be mired in the same spot. So as it's 5 to go for Falconer here, both the 14 and the 88 have got a lot of work to do to catch her. VF Motorsports, that's Bill Padalo, gets sent way wide there in the right-hander. He gathers it back up, manages to cross the stripe. He currently sits last, 2 laps down. Almost a big accident in the intersection. All the drivers able to continue there as Falconer comes on through the left-hander here. Let's see how many laps she has left to go. 3 laps left to go for Zarya Falconer. Big collision in front of her. That's the 71 and the 107. Jewel. Jewel was leading this race earlier. He really seems to be falling back into the field now. As Falconer's trying to put a lap on him, she collides with Monroe and Podolo. That's good news for second place Candy Tomorrow, but with only 2 laps left to go here, Falconer is crossing Tomorrow in the intersection, so it's really going to take a miracle at this point. Across the intersection one more time for Falconer, just behind second place. Tomorrow now. Tomorrow could possibly affect change here if she's able to get through the intersection in such a way that it slows Falconer down. But really at this point, as I said, it would take a miracle as Bill Podolo hits the oval front stretch. Big tie-up headed into the left-hander in front of your leader, but checkers are in the air for Zarya Falconer. So let's see who comes home second now. It should be Candy Tomorrow. She's behind 2 lap cars. It's the 89 and the 6. And she's going to come home second as the rest of the drivers cross. Third is going to go to Mishi Versini. Kendrick fades to fourth. Fifth for Urantia Jewel. And looks like not everybody's going to cross, so let's pull the scoring out of the gate manually. Your winner, Zarya Falconer, total time 492.52 seconds. 7.9 or 7.6 seconds back from her is Candy Tomorrow in second. Mishi Rossini comes home third, 11 seconds down. Then Kato Kendrick, Urantia Jewel rounding out the top 5, and Carson lead lap. 1 lap down in 6th, Kaz Freshie recovering. Deutsche Foxtail holds on to 7th. Falk Rao comes home 8th. Hemi Lover Sock fades to 9th. Kibo Monroe rounds out in 10th. And then the last 2 finishers are F. Fred Koolhoven and Bill Patalo, 11th and 12th. 3 laps and 4 laps down, respectively. That's going to be it for us tonight. Very exciting racing there. Any comments, drivers?
Yeah, some people need to learn how to use some brakes, I think.
I feel your pain very much after the pure stock feature. I'm sure they will eventually learn. Or maybe we can reinstate driving school and see if they get the point.
Overall, it was a fun race, though.
Yeah, it looked fun, a little chaotic, definitely, a little frustrating at times, but overall it looked pretty fun. So this Wednesday, we're coming to you from a brand new track, Magrathea Speed Bowl. So if you guys are here or you're watching live somehow through some sort of weird psychic connection, Magrathea Speed Bowl this Wednesday, 6 p.m., street stocks, no champs, pro trucks, and of course the one-up country stocks. Then next week, here on Dirt Racing, we're going to go to everyone's favorite track, the Clay Bowl. I can see our cameraman Toby is pumping his fist over there. That track is very, very chaotic, and that should prove to make everybody forget just how crazy the figure 8 race was this week. We'll be seeing you next week at Clay Bowl.